right, and we're back. So, honestly, I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't even know what's. I'm so happy that I stopped betting on sports because it turns out that we don't know shit about fuck. Let me say that again. That's been the motto of the 2021-22 season. We don't know shit about fuck. So let's break down this weekend's NFL games. Welcome to the newest episode of SDW.
Super Dario World!
Alright, so this weekend was one surprise after another, one shocker after another, and now the biggest surprise yet is that our stupid internet is not working. God fucking damn it!
So we're not live?
No, I guess we're not live. I guess we'll pop up eventually. But what the fuck is happening at this time? Like, I don't know what the hell's up with 4 o'clock. It's just, it hates us. It hates working. The internet hates working at 4 o'clock. It's what I've learned. It's one of the few things that I've known in this life. And I guess I should probably stop doing the podcast at 4. I should probably wait till like 5. But I got stuff to do today, so whatever.
My internet's working.
But so what's up with the upload? I don't know, whatever. Anyway, before we get into all this stuff and all the NFL talk, let's give you a quick reminder that any comments, questions, or suggestions, you can find me at Super Dario World on YouTube and on Twitch. What time? I don't know. My schedule's going to be changing for the next couple of weeks.
Things are a-changing.
Yes. Things are going to be modifying a little bit. You'll find out eventually.
Things are happening. They're getting exciting.
Yes. Things have been set in motion that cannot be stopped.
First off, I'm going to have to concede victory.
Wait. Were you doing that?
To Dario Eric. Yeah.
Eric's conceding.
I think I'm going to have to concede. You know, it's like in a presidential race.
Let me get that. All right, okay, see, what the hell is that? It's not even the right one.
No.
Damn it.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I don't know, the internet just sucks. But anyway.
You're playing video.
I know. I was trying to see if it was up because I got to check the audio.
You know, it's like an election night. You start seeing the things, and all of a sudden, the math, you can't make those electoral votes, and it's like.
For those of you who don't know what the hell we're talking about, Eric and me, we made a bet. So we made a bet on the NFL play. We did a bet on the entire season, and so throughout the entire season, basically,
well, half of it, right?
Well, half of the season, basically,
I think we literally started on the
11th, 10th.
No, on the week where the Steelers and the Lions tied.
Maybe
and we always had that 0.5 thing going on.
Yeah. So we made a bet, and that was. Everybody is going to pick a winner for every single football game, and you get a point if you get it correctly. At the end of the season, whoever ended up with the most points gets to slap the other one. So I ended up winning that bet by like a point. And so when it came time to pay up, Eric was like, hey, how about if we do double or nothing? And this is going to be with the playoffs. And so we made up these interesting rules for the playoffs. The interesting rules are we're going to do a draft. So we're going to do a snake draft for all 14 teams. Everybody's going to pick his teams. And like I said, snake draft. And if your team wins a game in the wild card round, you get a point. If your team wins a game in the divisional round, you get 2 points. If your team wins a game, it wins the championship of their conference, you get 3 points. And if your team wins the Super Bowl, you get 5 points. So it seemed like a pretty good system. It seemed pretty fair. But looks like mathematically Eric's fucked. So let's just see.
I have one team remaining.
He has one team remaining.
Ironically, it might be the team that wins the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I think mathematically you're eliminated. Yeah. So let's just go through very quickly which teams everybody got. So Eric had the Chiefs, the Bills, the Raiders, the Green Bay Packers, the Philadelphia Eagles, Dallas Cowboys, and the St. Louis Cardinals. Oh, no, and the Arizona Cardinals. The other Cardinals.
The other one.
All right, I had the Steelers, the Patriots, the Bengals, the Titans, the Bucks, the 49ers, and the Rams. So, as of this point, Eric only has the Chiefs left. I have the Bengals, the Rams, the 49ers. So if we do a really quick math, we both had how many points after week one? In fact, I have it right here. So we both had, you had 2 points after the wild card round. I had 4. Then in the now we go through the divisional round, and we already know who won. So I already had automatic 2 points, Titan Bengals, because they were both my teams, and I had automatic 2 points, Bucks Rams. So I had 4 already. So I got 4 automatic, and
I got 2 automatic because Chiefs Bills were mine.
Okay, so Eric, that brings Eric up to 4. That brought me out to 8 automatic. The one game that was in contention, the one thing that could have saved Eric, and the one that everybody thought that he was going to get, Packers 49ers. 49ers managed to beat out the Packers, which gives me 2 points, which means that I'm up to 10. So if I'm not mistaken, that means that the next round is 3 points, right? So the next 3 rounds, I automatically get 3, which brings me up to 13. You may get 3, which would bring you up to 7. Which means that even if your team wins the Super Bowl, you're done, son. There's no way you're making it up to 13. The maximum you can do is 12. So that means that mathematically you have been eliminated. You have been defeated. How does it feel to be a loser? Tell me.
I don't know. It's like whatever.
Well, you lost the bet. So you lost the bet.
Yeah, honestly.
So you bet on the bet and you lose the bet. You lose the bet,
then you lose the bet.
All right, exactly.
The fucking 49ers, man. What the fuck?
Oh, we'll break down the games.
They fucked me over with the Cowboys and they fucked me over with the Packers.
I made a solid pick there. I thought the Niners were going to go somewhere. I made a solid pick. I was smart. I was wicked smart.
The problem with the 49ers to me is that they feel more of a team of luck. I still don't believe in them.
It's better to be lucky than smart. It's better to be lucky than smart, man. That's been my life's motto.
I still don't believe in them. I think they're going to make it to the Super Bowl. But it would be funny because I think the Chiefs are going to make it to the Super Bowl, and I think the Chiefs are going to beat them.
All right, so here's how this is going to go. Or we need to figure out how am I going to slap you.
Also, Jimmy G sucks.
Should I just slap you right now? Do you want to wait until after the Super Bowl so we can see exactly like how big of a defeat this is going to be? Like we need to set this up. We need to think about it.
Listen, I want this to be a production, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
All right, there's got to be a story.
Yeah, all right, story. So you want to do it after the Super Bowl so we think about a story.
Yeah.
All right, so it'll be after, so we know how big of a humiliation this was.
Well, it has to be like, it has to be of epic proportion. Otherwise, it was not worth it.
Okay, all right. So we're going to figure this out. We're going to think about it, and then we're going to decide how the hell I'm going to slap the hell out of you. And
it'll be funnier if my team wins the Super Bowl.
Oh, of course.
Because then we can do the DJ Khaled meme of suffering from success.
All right. Okay, that could be fun. But all right. So let's get into this. Let's break down every single game that happened. There's not that many, and what the fuck happened.
And they were all fucking awesome, by the way.
They were, well, some were more than others. But let's begin. So let's start with.
They were all awesome in the sense of, god damn, those games were close.
Let's start with the first game of the weekend. We got the Titans taking on the Bengals. Our boy Joe Burrow. Holy shit! Now let me tell you something. As I was watching this game, I was like, thank fucking God. I don't know shit about fuck. Because honestly, this is the one game that I said for sure that if I was going to bet money on any game, it would be this one. Thank fucking God, like I said, I stopped gambling. Because I would have lost so much fucking money this weekend. Every single pick I had for this weekend, I lost. And let me tell you why. Let me explain. Because
I think I had the Chiefs.
Oh, let me explain. Because me with a friend of mine, we've been texting each other with WhatsApp, and we're like, okay, so which team do you think is gonna win? Did you lower my chair? God, no wonder I felt so fucking low. God damn it! All right, so you motherfucker.
When did I lower it?
I was like, I feel a little low. Anyway, so we would pick like, all right, which team do you think is going to win? We've done this the entire playoffs, and if you lose, if you get it incorrectly, you got to do 10 push-ups. And by the time of the Super Bowl, you're going to have to add them all up.
Oh, man.
Dude, I got 40 fucking push-ups this fucking weekend. I got every single one wrong. It's insane. So let's begin.
You bet against the Rams?
Yeah. I thought it was going to be the Bucks.
You thought it was going to be the Bills, too?
Yeah. I got every single one wrong, and I'll break down why. So this game was a shocker because I thought, first off, offensively and defense, the offense of the Bengals and the defense of the Titans did exactly what I expected them to do. It was very close. The Bengals could not let loose, but they were not 100% contained. But the Titans were definitely in control defensively. The thing that surprised the hell out of me was the Bengals defense. Holy shit, I did not see those guys coming. Those dudes came to play, and they came to play hard. And the reason why the Bengals won this game was because of their defense. Those 3 turnovers. And there weren't easy turnovers. Like they actually had to make it happen. It wasn't like Tannehill fucked up all 3 times. No, they actually tipped the ball up, and somebody was there at the right time to pick it up.
It was fucked up 2 times.
I think one was a clear fuck up.
And the third one is very debatable that it wasn't his fault.
I mean, of course, whenever it's an interception, you're going to say it's a QB's fault, but
Not always.
But usually. I mean, it's on his stat sheet. But anyway, the point is, I'd give him a pass on one for sure, another one maybe, and the other one, all right, it was just completely and totally his fault. But holy shit, what the hell happened to the Titans offense? Why weren't they running the ball? They were running the ball, and they decided, like, you know what? We don't want to. Fuck it. It's too easy. And I get Derrick Henry did not look 100% at the start of the game, but the other running back looked phenomenal.
Foreman was great.
Yeah, Foreman was fantastic. The dude was ripping 20 yards, 30 yards. So I don't understand why you wouldn't just use Henry as a decoy and keep running with the other guy. Also, the deep balls to Brown were working. Like, the touchdown that Brown had is one of the most phenomenal passes and catches I've ever seen.
That fucker was running backwards.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was nuts. The ball was placed in somewhere that only Brown could get it, and only Brown could get it in a very fucked up way. So
with one hand.
Exactly. It was phenomenal. Like I said, it felt like things were going well for the Titans, and then it didn't. Then our boy Joe Burrow came in and shut them down. I mean, Joe Burrow, holy shit, man. This dude, his record on must-win games is undefeated. He's undefeated. This kid's the truth, and he doesn't have an O-line. He broke an NFL record. He's the only quarterback to ever get sacked 9 times and win a football game. This Cincinnati, forget about the indoor training facility.
Those fuckers are built different.
Get him a fucking offensive line. You're gonna kill this kid's career. Like, honestly, the only question mark for Joe Burrow is the same as the question mark as Justin Herbert. Will his franchise fuck him up? Will the Bengals fuck this up? Because the dude
they're
is
making him tough,
good.
man.
Yeah, I mean, definitely he's proven that more than enough. But holy shit, protect the guy. Look, he's worth $1 million.
Probably a little more than $1 million.
$10 million.
Maybe $10 million right now. Look,
per game.
I saw a really good analysis of the 2 top seed games.
Yeah.
This week, and basically they both tell the same story. It was both number 1 teams reaping what they have sown throughout the season by not fixing their most glaring issues.
That is true. Well, we'll get to the Green Bay issue when we get there.
Well, the Green Bay issue is the easiest one. Special teams has been just abysmal the entire season, and it ended up costing them the playoffs.
Yeah. And
with the Titans, listen, I like Ryan Tannehill. Tannehill. He's a lot of fun to watch. I love watching the Titans. They're a fun team. God damn, Tannehill reminds me of Phillip Rivers in a lot of ways.
Except he runs.
He's a fast river.
Okay. He's a wilder river.
He's a thrilling river. But god damn, you can't throw that many picks.
Yeah.
You can't throw that many picks, and
when you're running the ball like crazy.
At the end you were tied. You were in first down, I think, when he threw the last interception. And it's like, okay, well, it was tipped, and it wasn't his fault. It's like, why are you throwing it into coverage?
Yeah.
Like, why do you need to do that? You're trying to set up a field goal. You still got enough time. What are you doing? Like, I know in the second interception where the guy, he blocked it and he tipped in. It was an incredible play, but still, you as a quarterback should be able to see, hey, there's this big motherfucker right here. Let's try and avoid a pick here.
Yeah, I think, like I said, and I think it's more the Bengals played their asses off, the defense. Like, they played their asses off. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, the first pick was just full on his fault. The first throw of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Tannehill's a
franchise guy.
Look, I think he's fine.
You think they're going to get rid of him?
For when they had Henry 100%.
Okay.
Because he's a guy who can move fast. He's a guy who can do a bunch of different trick plays. Like, when they do that,
it opens up their playbook. Yeah, he opens up their playbook.
Yeah, that play they do where like Henry snaps the ball directly.
Yeah, the touchdown one.
Yeah, like Tannehill's good for that. He can get you some blocks. He's big. He's fast.
It's a former wide receiver.
Yeah, so he reminds me more of Taysom Hill in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
But in this game, Henry wasn't at 100%. They weren't using him most of the time.
It's pretty clear. what is it, 3 seasons in a row? They're there. They just can't get over a certain hump. Something's got to change. Definitely something's got to change. And honestly, right now, everybody's looking at Tannehill because, yeah, he kind of is the guy who fucked up. Now, he's also the guy that got him there. So maybe it'd be a bit too drastic. But what else can you upgrade, to be honest?
I don't think they're gonna get rid of him. If I was Rebel or whoever is making those decisions, is it Rebel or
I don't know
Vrabel?
how you say the name. Rebel.
Vrabel, I think. I think maybe you could give it another year. I don't know how their cap is. I don't know how much money they got for the free agents. But what, third year in a row and you can't get anything going?
Dude, but what do you upgrade on this team? What do you upgrade? What do you upgrade?
Julio Jones was finally playing like legit.
Yeah, the only thing that I got with Tannehill is that him and Brown are clearly in sync. They do wacky plays and they work out, so they're in sync. So I don't know if you want to mess with that, but I mean, if you get him a better quarterback, he might even do better. But yeah, definitely. First,
he's gonna be the biggest question mark.
First upset, first shocker of the weekend. The Bengals moving forward, and you know what? Let me tell you, in the AFC, the Bengals they're my boys. Joe Burrow, he's my boy. I'm behind Joe Burrow 100% of the way, dude. Love that man.
The Bengals are so cool. They're cool. Have you seen Joe Burrow in his interviews? He puts on them sunglasses. He's cool. He's like, yeah, we're gonna win.
Yeah,
of course we're gonna win. We're gonna win. We're the best. Did you see what the kicker said right before he went out of there and he was gonna kick the field goal to win?
What did he say? What did he say?
He's like this big, the guy.
Yeah,
he's like a lanky little motherfucker. Like, I beat him up.
I can beat him. An NFL player. Yeah, I can beat him up.
The fucker's got swag. And I think it was right when Burrow threw the pass to Jamar Chase, who's God, that guy's incredible. Mm-hmm. They got them in field goal range. The guy just got up and said, "I guess we're going to the AFC Championship."
Oh, damn!
Just like that, cold-blooded. All right, guess we're going to AFC Championship. He kicked one ball to practice. That's it.
Like that's it. All right.
Yeah, it's like, I guess that's what's happening. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Like the Bengals are cool.
Yes,
they're a cool team. They don't have an indoor practice facility.
They're wild. They're crazy.
They can play anywhere.
Yeah. The only thing is, if you check the teams that are left in the NFC and their pass rush is fucking insane. So I don't know if Joe Burrow would survive it if he makes it to the Super Bowl.
That's why they're making him tough right now.
He's gonna be stronger. But yeah,
he's gonna kick Aaron Donald in the teeth.
Like I said, right now I'm riding the Bengals, man. I'm riding the Bengals also because I fucking hate the Chiefs.
Yeah, but I don't want the Chiefs to be.
Of course, but let's continue. The next upset of the weekend, we got the Green Bay Packers getting whooped, shellacked, embarrassed by the San Francisco 49ers. And who called it? Who fucking called it?
It was a close game.
And who fucking called it?
Well, I mean,
I told you if there was a team that could take down the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay, it was going to be who?
Well, I mean,
it was going to be who?
Well, I mean, you didn't.
It was going to be the San Francisco 49ers. Why? Because defense travels, and that running game's supposed to travel, though it didn't do much.
It didn't do anything.
But holy shit, that San Francisco defense is scary as fuck. And how the fuck do you get a punt blocked in the...
Because your special teams is shit.
Yes, and how the fuck do you have 10 men on the field when you're trying to block the game-winning field goal?
Because you want to get fired.
Some man really hates his own fucking job in Green Bay. Holy
the special teams
shit.
Coach was... he had to be fired before he left the field.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Aaron Rodgers should have shanked him. Like, should have walked up and like, yeah. Although,
they had 10 men on the field for their final block where they were trying to block the field goal.
Dude, they managed to fucking lead the game. The entire fucking game. And in the last fucking seconds, they just completely and totally implode. What the fuck happened to Green Bay? And we said it. Their weakest part is their special teams, and the San Francisco 49ers took full advantage of it. Blocking a punt and getting a touchdown, and then, was it Nick Bosa? Who was it?
I don't
know. No, Bosa wasn't even in the play. And then for getting the field goal to win. Holy fuck. Honestly, like the right now, the 49ers are the hottest team in the NFL by far.
I don't think so.
Who's the hottest team in the NFL?
After this week, I think the Chiefs.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
See that fucking game?
Let's continue with the next game on the docket. So 49ers win. Next, we have the Rams upsetting the Super Bowl champs, the
last
Buccaneers.
game for TB12.
I don't think so.
Question mark?
I don't think so. But here, you could tell that, honestly, this is where they missed AB. Like, the offense just wasn't getting going. They needed more receivers. They dropped too many balls. Brady had zero time to throw the ball, because that pass rush is insane. This fucking man, his career is coming back.
Scary.
Yeah, freaking Miller is insane. Like, how do you block freaking Aaron Donald on one side and freaking Miller on the other side? Von Miller. It's not even fair. It should be illegal. But I hate the Rams. The only thing that I'm like, all right, fine, is that my boy Eric Weddle is with the Rams. That's the only reason why I'd be like, maybe. But still, fucking hate the Rams. Now, interesting matchup next week, and we're gonna talk about that in a minute. But you look like you want to say something.
Well, I'm kind of happy for Stafford, simply because he is free from Detroit
and he's winning games. And like, all right, listen,
and he's finally winning games. He's finally getting to show. It feels it's a nice
story. It was really funny because it looked like the Rams were gonna fuck it up. They were getting there. They had complete control in the first half. They came back in the second half, and they were imploding little by little, part by part. And that's who the Rams are. The Rams are fuck-ups. They're uber talented fuck-ups, because holy shit, how the fact that it was even close. Now I get it, you're up against the GOAT, you're up against the man who made the greatest Super Bowl comeback of all time. It's always risky, but the fact that they even managed to get there is insane. And it didn't get there because Tom Brady was playing great. They got there because the Rams were fucking up.
Well, they started playing great.
Akers started the fumble at the 1 yard line, fumble at something else, Stafford not getting a
fumble, but that was that was part of the defense.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I get it. But again, fucking up.
I think Al Michaels said it best when he said, like, it was about they were going to halftime. They were losing by like 3.
You're a big Al Michaels guy, aren't you?
Well, I think he was commentating because my dad and I were confused because he kept saying, "Oh, we have a great game tonight," and it was daytime.
Okay,
because he's a Sunday night football guy.
Yeah.
And I think he said it best where he said, like, if I was Tom Brady right now, I would go into the locker room and I would tell my teammates, I want to tell you this bedtime story about this one time I was down 28-3 at the Super Bowl.
Dude, I never thought
we're not out.
Yeah, I never thought they were completely out, but holy shit, I did not see the Rams implode. And then coming back to life at the end.
Look, full credit to TB12. Full credit to the legend, the GOAT.
Yeah.
He brought him back and tied the game.
Yeah,
he did everything that he needed to do.
Up to this point, every single game had been tied up and then lost by a field goal because the defenses just forgot how to defend and the last fucking drive. It was crazy.
It was insane. All 3 of the first games were decided by a field goal.
And the last second, nuts.
Tied games,
exactly. Every single game.
And it seemed like it was going to be all 4 of them.
Every single one looked like it was going to go to overtime. And those 3 ended by a field goal just because, again, the reason why the Bucs were even there was because of the defense, and then they just imploded on the last drive. The reason why the Titans were even there was because of their defense, and they imploded on their last drive. Green Bay, well, I won't say anything about Green Bay. But because...
And you know what's funny with... I think in both of those scenarios, it was... All right, so we're tied game. Stafford has the ball. I'm going to throw a deep ball to Cooper Kupp.
Throw my best receiver. Throw the ball to Chase.
Okay, we're tied. I got to get to field goal range. Throw it to Jamar Chase.
Yeah, dude. The 49ers. Give the ball to Kittle. Give the ball to Samuel. Dude, freaking the 49ers. I remember. I think it was Mitchell who was just hopping off the field one leg so they wouldn't lose a timeout. Like, that's wanting to win. That's really wanting to win. But anyway, those are the first 3 games.
He may be really injured, but yeah.
Yeah. Then the next game, probably the best game of the season. The freaking Kansas City Chiefs against the Buffalo Bills, and holy fuck was this a wild one.
God, I hate this team.
Holy shit. Honestly, I hate this team, but they play good football. They make it exciting. Neither team was making mistakes. Every single team was throwing a punch, blocking a punch. They kept going at it one way or the other. Ended up tying up I don't know how many fucking times, switching leads over and over.
Yeah, throughout the game, I agree. The teams were not making like big mistakes, and it was close and all that. Then Josh Allen has one of probably his best drive ever.
Yeah,
like at the end where he does the fourth down, and they make a touchdown. They're winning.
Freaking Buffalo Bills down by 6 points. On what? 2 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Right? Those last 2 minutes lasted like an hour.
Yeah, so 2 minutes left on the clock. He manages to score a touchdown in like 2 plays, and then they go for 2 points. All right, up by 3. There you go. Comfortable lead right then. So Patrick Mahomes got like 2 minutes. 2 minutes to do something with that, right? They score with within a minute. Like I think it was like a 75-yard play with freaking Tyreek Hill, who's always open for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
So they score. It's Tyreek Hill. They leave about a minute left on the clock. Buffalo, they're up by 3. Buffalo manages. No. Yeah, they're up by 4. I'm sorry. Buffalo manages to score within a minute. They move the ball.
Fourth and like 13.
Yeah, they managed to move the ball. They managed to score. They're up by 3. 13 seconds left on the clock. Patrick Mahomes throws the ball to Tyreek Hill, who's always open. Then throws the ball to Travis Kelce, who's always fucking open. Get them into freaking field goal range within 13 seconds, scores. Patrick Mahomes managed to move his team into field goal range in less time than the Cowboys managed to spike the fucking ball. It's insanity. I hate that man. I hate the stupid frog man, but I hate him because he's fucking good. Fuck the hate. Fucking.
No, this is where I say they don't deserve that credit in that last drive.
Why?
Because the Bills gave them that.
Oh, that's the thing.
1 trillion%.
The Bills had the number 1 defense in the league, and they just forgot they were playing. Like they decided, you know what? How about if we don't block Travis Kelce?
No,
how about if we don't block Tyreek Hill? I don't know what the fuck happened to the Buffalo Bills. I think maybe they were gassed, but holy fucking shit. No.
Look at how they were positioned. They were playing prevent defense on the outside. Yeah. Because they were like, well, we don't want him to get outside, so you can run us in the middle, and that's fine because you want you to stop the clock. Like what the 49ers did to the Cowboys. Yeah. You know, they were like, fuck it, run in the middle. As long as you stay inside, we're gonna block you on the outside. The difference, the Cowboys didn't have timeouts.
Yeah.
The Chiefs had 2. Yeah. So it was like, well, okay, this was the most Patrick Mahomes moment possible because it's like, wow, Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce are always open regardless.
Yeah.
Now they're literally
open.
They got all open, like from hash mark to hash mark. Nobody's there.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I guess I'm gonna throw it there. Oh wow, that guy. He ran to like mid field goal, mid range, and nobody blocked him. All right, timeout. All right, next play. Kelce, he's in the middle. Nobody's there.
It's better.
Timeout.
It's better to be lucky than fucking smart.
It was not being lucky. It was the Bills defensive coach being the biggest fucking idiot you've ever seen. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? I hated when teams they coach themselves out of games.
Of course.
Like, that's what he did. If they had played the same type of defense that they had been playing all game, they could have stopped him with 13 seconds. Hell, if the freaking special teams had just kicked a what's it called? Squib kick?
Yeah.
That would have taken time off the clock. They probably would have started with like 8 seconds less or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was just bad decisions after bad decisions.
Look, the internet's good right now. So it's after 5. It's closer to 5 o'clock. It works. It's like there's something about 4 o'clock that the internet just doesn't fucking work.
Mine was working.
But the upload wasn't working. Anyway, the point is we're live. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, what the fuck happened to the Buffalo Bills defense? Again, you said it's a head coach.
The coach became an idiot. He coached himself out of the playoffs.
All right.
That's what he did. If he had played the defense exactly how they had been playing it.
Mob Nasty, thank you for joining us. Yeah.
What's up, Mob?
Yeah.
They would have won that game.
I know.
And not just that, and this is what really makes me fucking hate the Chiefs. They're so fucking lucky.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Last time I've seen them lose the coin toss in overtime was against the Patriots in the AFC Championship game,
which they lost
like 3 years ago. Ever since then, they win the coin toss, and you know how since they've changed the overtime rules, you know how that ratio has gone?
What's the ratio?
10 times out of 11, the team who gets the coin toss wins.
Really?
10 out of 11.
Yeah, it's a stupid rule. I agree. It's a stupid rule. Dude, I mean, your team's exhausted, your defense exhausted, and then you gotta play an extra. Yeah,
like you had Josh Allen play his best fucking ball. Like, the guy was incredible.
Yeah.
And then he never touched the field again because his defense decided to just be shit.
But it's dude, it was the number 1 defense throughout the season. I don't know what the fuck happened.
they started being shit.
I know. I know.
Like, what do you want to say?
Honestly, it was an exciting game. It was awesome. It was awesome.
It was insanity.
It was just
It was
at the end
brutality.
I just fucking hate the Chiefs, man.
I heard Tony Romo creaming his pants,
Dude,
every time he saw Mahomes.
I hate Tony Romo so much when he's watching Patrick Mahomes. I hate him so fucking much.
I hate it because
the
he's
dude
getting
just does
justified.
not stop sucking on his dick. It's like, dude, you're supposed to be objective here, but he can't. Like, I remember he's like, oh yeah, if Patrick Mahomes scores right now, he's gonna be sending a statement to the entire AFC that the road to the AFC to the Super Bowl is still through me. Blah blah blah. It's like, you know what? You're correct, but shut the fuck up. Stop sucking that guy's dick.
Also,
God fucking damn it, Tony Romo. You're supposed to be a professional. God fucking. I'll never forgive him for the Super Bowl being like, oh no, yeah, it's okay. He's losing. He's like, oh, don't worry. Tom Brady's got 7. He'll be back. He'll catch up. 7 fucking Super Bowls. You know how many Super Bowls you have, Tony? 0. You know how many Super Bowls you go to? 0. It's not an easy thing to fucking do.
Hey, listen, Des Bryant caught that ball, okay?
The point is, it's not fucking easy.
Jerry Jones just gave us a donation.
Fuck? I just hate it. I hate his love for that man. I hate it. It makes no fucking sense. You can admire him, you can respect him, but holy fuck, stop sucking his dick.
And look, I really hated that statement of like, oh, if he scores now, he's gonna make the statement that the road still goes through the Arrowhead. And it's like, well, I mean, that depended on the Titans losing.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
That was entirely dependent on that.
100%. But anyway, so game of the year, I thought the Bills were going to take it. I wanted them to take it mainly because I hate the fucking Chiefs. But it ended up going this way. So here's how things stand as of right now. You got the Chiefs and the Bengals going up against each other in Arrowhead, which is a very difficult place to play. Now, the Bengals did recently beat the Chiefs, and then you got the 49ers taking on the LA Rams in LA, so who gives a fuck? So let's begin breaking down the Bengals against the Chiefs. So, for this game, like I said, I'm a Joe Burrow man. I'm a Burrow boy. I'm 100% behind the Bengals. Mainly
Joe,
because
Joe.
I hate the fucking Chiefs.
And the Bengals are cool.
They're too fucking good. And yeah, Bengals, coolest team in the NFL. They don't have an indoor training facility to makes them tough.
Don't need
also the toughest team in the fucking NFL.
Don't need it.
Joe Burrow, 9 sacks, wins the games. Freaking historic. Undefeated when the game's on the line. So I'm a Burrow boy. Honestly, I wish the best for the kid. I just wish the freaking Bengals don't fuck him up too much. And
I wish them success, damn it.
Yeah, I want him to do good. It's a terrible franchise.
Is he already the most successful quarterback in their story?
Yes, he's the only quarterback who's won a game on the road for that franchise. So I wish.
Well, no. I think they have been to the Super Bowl, right?
Yes, but they didn't win a game on the road.
Well, no, because they were the number 1 seed.
Exactly.
So it's
Still.
like, come on.
This is even bigger than making it to the Super Bowl, okay? This is even bigger. Winning a game on the road, fucking crazy. Anyway,
I mean, it's like saying, oh, this guy has made like the biggest comeback ever, and it's like, well, yeah, because nobody ever has been that far behind.
Bengals, they got the best wide receiving core left in the 4 teams in the NFL. The only question mark was probably their defense, but if the defense plays on the level that they did last week, they should be pretty good. So, can they hold back Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes, and Travis Kelce? I think they have a pretty tall order, but probably. I don't think the Chiefs defense can stop the Bengals. You remember the game that just a few weeks ago, the Bengals beat the Chiefs. So I think they got that on the back of their heads. They're like, this is not an unbeatable team. We beat them. It didn't happen that long ago. The one thing that the Chiefs have is home field advantage because it's very difficult to win at Arrowhead. So, because of the noise and also the fucking cold. But
we agree if they go to overtime, the Chiefs win.
No.
They're winning the coin toss.
I don't care.
They're winning it.
I'm a Bengals boy. I'm a Bengals boy. So the Bengals, they got ice in their veins, man. The cold, the fans, and all that stuff. That's not gonna affect them. They're too cool. They're too cool. Anyway, I think it goes
to overtime.
I'm rooting for the Bengals. Fuck the Chiefs. And next.
I'm rooting for the Bengals, but I think the Chiefs are gonna win.
Go fuck yourself.
Simply out of luck.
Go fuck yourself.
I think you know what? I think Zach Taylor is gonna outcoach himself. I think he's gonna get too into his head. He's gonna be like, "Oh my God, we're winning. We're the Bengals. We're not used to this.
This is not supposed to happen.
Let's stop doing whatever has made us successful so far and start doing all this different stuff so that they don't expect it."
You know what? Go fuck yourself.
Burrow's not even going to throw the ball. He's going to be a running back.
Burrow's going to be on the bench.
Yeah.
Right? Burrow's going to be the kicker.
He's going to pull a Bravel. You know, he's going to stop doing whatever made them win.
I don't know, man. So far, it looks like he knows what he's doing. He planned a good game. So we'll see how. And he's beaten the Chiefs before. That's the thing. Psychologically, they've beaten them before. Matt Nagy, penis. Okay. I don't know
Matt
why.
Nagy, you're unemployed. Get out of here.
All right. Next, we got a pretty interesting game here. Pretty interesting matchup. A divisional game. The Los Angeles Rams taking on the San Francisco 49ers, the hottest team in the NFL, who just whooped them a couple weeks ago. And I mean shellacked them. And I mean embarrassed them. And I mean humiliated them. I mean spat on their fucking graves. Let me check. I don't even remember, but it was really bad. If you watch the game, the 49ers, they just imposed their will on the Rams. It was 27-24, but it was mostly garbage. It was garbage time. It was garbage time.
It was overtime.
It wasn't overtime.
It says right there.
24-29. Oh, really? Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. I just remember watching the game, and I was like, San Francisco moving the ball how they want to. They're imposing their will on the Rams. They stop them.
Clearly, the Rams made it tied.
Well, listen, here's the thing. Usually, the Rams look like the superpowered one. Here, they looked like they were, I don't know, they were Ten Shin Han here. Like, they did not look like Goku. They did not even look like Vegeta. So, they looked like they were being, like they were the underdog. So, San Francisco 49ers have beaten the Rams how many times now? Like 6 times in a row? Also, Matt Nagy and Andy Reid hired me as the defensive coordinator. I'm better than your...
I hope so.
Than your HC. I'm guessing he meant...
Does he mean Staley? Because I don't have an argument against that right now.
I don't know. Like, Andy Reid hired me as your OC, offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
I'm better than your HC head coach. So
I hope Andy Reid hires Matt Nagy.
Interesting. All right. So I'm confused.
Yeah. Listen, this game, if you're superstitious, this is the clearest one so far.
Why?
Because, well, I mean, there was a whole, Aaron Rodgers has never beaten the 49ers in the playoffs. And it's one of those, silly stats that doesn't really mean anything because it's always been a different team versus a different team regardless, right? It's just the same quarterback.
Yeah.
So it's like it does. Those sort of stats don't mean anything. This one matters a little bit more because these are divisional rivals.
Yes.
And for 3 years, McVay has been able to do nothing against the 49ers.
No, Shanahan's, he's been Shanahan's bitch. And this might be Shanahan's best team.
Well, he does have Garoppolo as quarterback.
He had Garoppolo as quarterback in the past 3 years.
And lost.
But no, he won against the Rams.
And lost at the end.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I think the Niners are taking it.
Listen.
I think they're going to the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. And I think the Chiefs are going to beat them.
Yeah, like I said, listen, it's all about getting hot at the right time. The 49ers got hot at the right time. Defense and running game travels. That's very important. Now, it doesn't matter because they're playing in LA. It's an indoor thing. It's only like an hour away. So it really doesn't matter. Home field advantage, I don't think it's even going to be a thing. It's who's got...
49ers fans travel.
Who's got the better defense here? I think the 49ers have a better defense than the Rams, and that's saying something because the Rams have an insane defense still. What the 49ers did to Green Bay is insane. Aaron
you also
Rodgers
have to keep in mind it was like horrendous weather.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
All right, fine, whatever.
It was horrible weather.
Whatever.
Like
they did it.
You saw wide receivers and tight ends literally getting balls in their hands and it was like dropping.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like what the fuck do you want? What do you want them to do?
Aren't you like the best receiving core in the NFC? What the fuck's happening?
It's like, aren't you getting paid a lot of money to not do that? I can do that. Like, can I get paid half of that for do that?
Well, actually, they're like, I get paid to do that and hold on while I get hit. You want to get hit? I don't want to get hit.
Well,
but anyway.
Doesn't matter.
Anyway, the point here is, I think the 49ers are going to take it because the big question here, the big questions for both teams are, is Jimmy Garoppolo going to fuck it up and is Matthew Stafford going to fuck it up? Because when Stafford starts giving up the ball, the Rams lose. When Jimmy Garoppolo can't do shit, the 49ers win because the defense is that fucking good. So
just lucky at times, man.
it's better be lucky than smart. I can't tell you. I don't know how many times I have to say that.
They didn't.
I don't know how many times I have to say that.
They didn't necessarily beat the Cowboys. The Cowboys beat themselves.
It doesn't matter.
It's like they called a quarterback sneak with no timeouts. They blocked the referee, the whole shebang. They ran out of time. Like, look at the Packers. It's like, yeah, they held down after the first drive where they scored. They held them down, and that was it.
Yeah,
and it was special teams who fucked over the Packers.
Yeah.
So they have this thing where they can just get lucky sometimes.
Yeah, I know. And no, their foundation is a solid defense. And I don't know about the offense, though, because right now I think they're injured. Garoppolo has got his finger thing.
That doesn't matter. He has Debo.
Debo, I think, got hurt.
I think he's
Mitchell,
play,
and Mitchell, I think, also, he's the guy who limped off the field. So who knows what the hell is going to happen? That's a big question marks. But right now, I'm going 49ers, mainly because I hate the Rams. And except for Weddle, I hope Weddle does well. But I think that the momentum is on the side of San Francisco. I think they're if anybody's in McVay's head, is Shanahan. And I think that freaking 49ers are they feel like they got they gotta have like everything going for them right now. Like they gotta feel that psychologically they feel like they gotta have the edge, and that's very important now. On the other side, you got a few dudes who've been champions before, but I don't know. 49ers, I feel like they got a really good matchup. They got good matchups throughout the playoffs, except maybe Green Bay, and they proved how good they are. So I'm going 49ers. So
ironically, I think if the Packers played at San Francisco, they would have won.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I legitimately think the bad weather held down the offense way more than it helped the defense.
Yeah, so like I said, it's better be lucky than smart. So here's how things currently stand. Like I said, I have 3 teams left. The 49ers, the Rams, and the Bengals, and mathematically I already beat Eric. So we need to figure out how I'm going to slap you, because I will, twice. I won the slap bet. I'm going to slap him twice. I need to figure out how I'm going to do it. Am I going to have something sticky in my hand? Maybe. Am I going to have like something like spicy in my hands? Maybe. We'll think about it. We'll see how it. Are we going to just go straight up, cartoony and have like a pie, like right in the face? Who knows what we're going to do?
Is a pie a slap?
If I slap you with a pie,
like
sure.
on the side. Oh, maybe it could be 2 pies and like
whoosh, boom. Oh, or like the instrument that bang. So
you can get those. Those are expensive.
We'll see what we're going to do. But yeah, that's how things currently stand. Honestly, like I said, my picks, Bengals, 49ers for the Super Bowl, but I don't know shit about fuck. I've been wrong almost the entire fucking season. Every single this season's been upset central. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I'm very upset.
Why are you very upset?
At the whole season.
Yeah, it's
I hate
honestly
this sport.
Like, first off,
it's terrible. I hate it.
I hate being wrong. And these are things that you could mathematically be like, all right, it's this should make sense. And all of a sudden, I look like a fucking idiot. So I don't mind looking like an idiot on purpose, but this time I've been looking like an idiot accidentally, and it really upsets me.
That's what I hate. It's like on paper.
Yeah,
I'm right.
But I'm so happy. Like I said, the greatest thing that came out of the season is that I decided to stop gambling, because I would have lost so much money. So by not betting, I ended up winning. So there you go. Terrible fantasy season, terrible picks. Oh, but the one thing that I won is that I'm going to be slapping the fuck out of Eric. So I get something out of this season. So it was totally fucking worth it. And now maybe our boy Joe Burrow is going to go up there. We're Burrow boys. We're Bengal boys. We're going to see how it goes. Also, fuck the Chiefs and fuck the Rams. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, I'm excited for that game. I still think I still think Joe Burrow's gonna. I think he's gonna come up short.
Shut the fuck up! What? Why are you such a fucking pessimist?
Listen. If there's something we had to have learned at this point of the season, is you cannot take my prediction fucking seriously. Okay? All right?
Is that you don't know shit about fuck.
Hey,
That's been the motto of 2021, 2022. We don't know shit about fuck.
You don't even understand what not knowing shit about fuck even is. You're not in the realm of the not knowing shit about fuck. Okay? Because you at least won that one. You at least won this one.
Yeah.
I want nothing. I didn't want fantasy. I didn't win with our family. I didn't win the playoffs. I didn't win this one, and I watched more than anybody.
Yes, we watch every single game. We have like 3-4 screens on at the
And a
same
tablet.
time. Yeah, it's fucking insanity. It's insulting. Honestly, the harder we try, the worse we do.
It's
like
terrible.
we should just
I hate
fucking
it.
stop.
Next
How the
season, we're
fuck?
gonna get our asses kicked by just the random picks that
Oh
we're
yeah,
gonna do.
we're gonna do a randomizer next week just to see what fucking happens. And honestly, what happened? What were you gonna do if the randomizer wins?
We're gonna kill ourselves. Live on Twitch.
Seppuku. Like
We deserve this.
And it's gonna be a slow and painful death.
We
Like it's not
deserve
even gonna be like a quick one. Like just like a bite a bullet. No, it's gonna be a slow one.
We're gonna stab ourselves, and as we're bleeding out, we're gonna see Chiefs highlights of them winning
Oh,
Super
shut
Bowl.
the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Oh, by the way, I don't know if we can get in trouble for this. We're kidding.
Yeah,
we're
it's a
kidding.
joke, by
We're
the
not
way.
gonna do that. We're not gonna do.
We're not gonna do
No.
Sudoku.
Exactly. So that's it. That's it. I'm done. As always,
this
any
sport.
comments, questions, or suggestions, you can find me at Super Dire World on YouTube and on Twitch. I don't know.
Burrow. Go
Honestly,
Burrow.
I don't know what time, because when I want try to do it at 4, the internet doesn't work. So I might do it at 5. I don't know. We'll see how that goes.
Go Burrow.
Go Burrow. Go Burrow. Burrow boys. Bengals boys. We gotta find something. BBB. Anyway, what was I even saying? Oh yeah, if you want to send me something privately, you can do that on Instagram at Super Dire World and at DariusDW. As always, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again next time.